Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing fantastic. Well, we are back with your 8 p.m. show as per usual. I wasn't going to even do a live on a Thursday because normally I have swimming till around or something, then it would have been a rush, but I got out a bit earlier than normal anyway. Well, I got out around 7:15, which is normal. And I'm thinking about it and I thought, let's do a live because just want to try and keep these lives up at the minute, and I feel like obviously I enjoy talking to you guys live. Anyway, I'm starting to enjoy it again, which I didn't think I'd do it again, but here I am. And obviously with Sunday being at the match, obviously Sundays will be missed. And I've always said that I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sundays, but I'm going to try and do this Thursday night as well as much as I can. And do Sunday, but obviously at the football, and as a lot of you know that see me in the ground, I basically drink anyway, so didn't know shadow doubt. So it just makes more sense if I did a live tonight as well, just to chit chat and that. So obviously a lot to get through as per usual about transfers and all that. So if any of you guys have been watching the videos this week, I've got that one in. But if any of you guys have been watching the lives this week regular, obviously I've been just doing it me talking to you, but now I've got one with the names at the bottom just so you guys get to know what I'm talking about. Jota Silva, it's been reported that he could be on his way out of the club to a fair. They're saying it could have been in the January that he could have drawn, but obviously he stayed, and he seemed to not being trusted by, and we all know that there seem to be a couple of players, Sousa, Jota being two of them, that don't really trust, to be fair, and that it don't surprise me because obviously Jota's it's one of them players that always got bought, and it reminds me of like a Henry. It's not on the same scale of quality like Henry Lansbury, but in terms of getting bookings and all that, he is. And Jota Silva is one of them that does seem to get booked quite a lot. We all know who does. And for me, Nuno don't really trust it. Yeah, defensively, really, really good. He tracks back and does the donkey work as far as going forward. I'm not saying that anyone else don't because they do. But it's been reported that Jota Silva could be on his way out in the summer, and saying that it could quite easily be that it could be on his way out, and that it's not being trusted by Finia, but Jota is happy and he is wanting to stay at the club. He is wanting to fight for his place at the club, which it is great to see that he is wanting to fight for his place and that he is wanting to stay and prove a point. I didn't know Shadow that his work rate's there, but that end product and all that just seems way off from the quality we do need. Slot play, yeah, I mean, he'd be good for the cup games and all that, but it's not up to the standard that we do actually need, and that no disrespect to Jota because it does put a shift in to a fair. But overall, it struggles in other things that other players do excel at. So, but yeah, I mean, fair play on Jota. He has done a shift, and he even kept Ilando at some games. Even though Ilando went out off the boil and took him out, obviously Ilando just been immense since. And Danilo is the next player. Obviously, started the season injured. We all know that, and he just started to come back, get his fitness in there, and working his way back. Obviously, not perform up to the usual levels or the levels that we have seen of him since he came back from injury. I think some of the tackles he do finish out just because of injury, and that scale getting redoing his ankle. So, but it's been said that they have been on Nottingham Forest. New Green Bay spoke about how the club feel behind the scenes about him, and that Danilo is happy at the club, and that even though that is trying to get back to full fitness and that is trying to ease his way back in, it is being said that for him it's about getting back in pre-season and getting him up to them dazzling heights of his fitness and performing to the best that we have seen Danilo when he first came. And they're saying about Sangari as well, but Sangari now getting them minutes in him and playing Londo East, we are starting to see that bit more of the Sangari that we thought he could do it. Yeah, he's still a bit slow, but he is showing that bit of quality that Barry paid for him. And the situation is of him that the belief at the football club that it just needs a full pre-season, then come August, it'd be a case of seeing Danilo that the fans saw previously, which I completely agree that I do think it probably does need a pre-season aside of him and get his confidence back in him and get him firing for next season. I'm not saying that it's, I mean, they all done turn bad players overnight. Most of it is psychological, most of it is fitness. Obviously, got to be a good player, but psychology for him, especially after that injury, you need to get his fitness up. He needs to play well and all that. So, do get your comments coming in as per usual while you're watching. Mohammed Amora, Wolfsburg striker. First, interesting talk by the Wolfsburg. I see me serve to you. Who has believed that Forest are over receiving a quick answer over a transfer for him in the summer. Obviously, the striker's been wanted by Leverkusen as well. We will have to pay 34 million pound for him. Obviously, as centre forward, paid 34 times, scored 10, assisted 12. So he had 22 plus finishes in the Bundesliga. I know German football to English football is completely different. I will say that, to say the least. But the fact that George Sirinas is behind the transfer link with the transfer guru, hitting the jackpot with a number of players from Bundesliga in the past for Forest. So could be another one that Forest might jump into, to say the least. One of them ones, personally. Get your comments coming in about it. Ola Aina, obviously, this one popped up again. Obviously, it went quiet for weeks and weeks about this man's future. We all know that. Obviously, we all love Ola Aina to stay. I think it's just Nottinghamshire Live, just trying to stir things up about him, about another player at the club trying to stir rumours just to unsettle the fan base. Personally, I will say that live on here. I think right side that a lot of people do say about the channel, saying it's negative to the fan base, where I'm not. All I do talk and give my opinion. I'm very proactive on Forest right side that. And especially on the more on Facebook page more than it. Twitter's very Twitter. They're very jumpy at saying that we are non-proactive channel when we are. But Ola Aina, it's been said that Besiktas are interested in him. Turkish publication Future Sport claim Besiktas are monitoring the Nigerian international situation, and that they are ready to try to look. I think that showed that Ola Aina is happy. We all know that he's very, very happy, very, very settled with the club. So I think it's just people talk from Turkey. They probably put a few whispers that just to try and unsettle the player, personally. Ross Wilson, obviously, Forest director of football at the club, done quite well in terms of working with the recruitment team to getting these very good transfers in this summer, and building up some really, really good things around the club as well. Obviously, we spoke about it a few weeks ago, suggesting that Huddersfield Town is wanting him in a more senior role and that there could be some interest for him. Obviously, Huddersfield Town, they are trying to rebuild after that bad season, like 2 seasons, and they had since obviously they lost to us. And obviously, they are trying to restructure everything, and they feel like Ross Wilson could be one that could help them go back to where they want to be. I mean, I feel like that. Why would you leave Premier League teams to go to League One? I do not know, but I don't know if it's ambition or whatever, or it's just paper talk, just trying to rub it all up again. But we'll probably soon see about it. Or Lorenz Hutchinson, obviously Leicester City's 17-year-old talent that coming through, scored 41 goals for their under 18s last season. It's been reported by the Daily Mail that it's attracting interest from a number of Premier League clubs, including Forest. The 17-year-old has impressed stats, but Leicester are desperate to keep him. Talks have been held as it stands. Hutchinson is yet to agree personal terms with Foxes, leaving the things for other teams going for him. If Forest are convinced Hutchinson to make the switch, they will likely have to offer him first team football some capacity. Obviously, he's proven himself in the low bits. Obviously, wants to get into men's football. We all know that much of a big jump it is. Obviously, it is looking like he will be around the first team next season. So, Forest might have to sign him and send him back on loan to them just to give him that first team football that he probably does want. But it doesn't surprise me that he's been a wanted man, especially scoring that many goals in the under 18 football last season. Great comments coming in as per usual. But I think all them transfer links that has been said, I feel like there are probably movements that are happening, especially contract terms with players that are saying Ross Wilson. There might be something in that, but we do not know. And the players that have been linked, Forest are probably working hard to get players in, and they probably have agent talks with a couple of strikers just to try and start the movement going, especially in terms of what they want and who they want in right side of that. I mean, it's a good thing that if there are reports coming out that they are trying to make movements somewhere in terms of who they do want in. Data likes coming in as per usual on all the videos, whatever you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, or X, or even to YouTube. Obviously, we have got the Members Club on Facebook and on YouTube. If you want to support the channel, you get more exclusive perks on there as well. So, outside that, it does help the channel. And obviously, before the improvements, we are just trying to really improve the channel as much as we can. So, yeah, I mean, fair play on Forest. Obviously, we have got that big game on Sunday against Chelsea. It will be a massive thing. I started a goal created on YouTube channel, so just if you are watching it there. But I mean, fair play on Forest that if they are working to get deals in done, and that they are working to start next season and try and do what they are doing. I mean, fair play on them for actually improving things. Daily likes coming in on the channel as well. It does help the videos if you like them. We've got 4 likes on there, so I do appreciate the work that you guys do. So, I mean, it is what it is, especially with things. We do a live video on TikTok as well, especially on. Near enough, we do it earlier than the YouTube video. We do them probably. We do it Monday, Wednesday. I done one at 5 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow I might not be able to do one. Then normally Sundays, but obviously I've got football Sunday, so we were all looking to try and do them most nights as well. So if you do follow us on TikTok, obviously do check us out on that live. It can be very colourful, and we do seem to have a lot of other fans that like to join in and have a bit of banter with us. So it can certainly get colourful on that. So yeah, keep but obviously we are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and obviously YouTube. I talk a load of nonsense as per usual. Obviously, appreciate you guys for tuning in and actually giving us that bit of a listen to. So we've got 97 people watching live as well at the minute, which I do actually enjoy. But yeah, I mean, it's hectic at the minute at Forest, especially with transfer rumours. I know that. A lot been going on around since we do discuss it on the channel, or with a fan through as well to appear. And getting your guys' opinions on it is massive for the channel and all that, because I think you guys deserve to have a voice in what you guys think on a lot of things. So I think, especially at the minute with all the uncertainty and that, hopefully that the Reds can actually show what they're made of on Sunday, and especially with the fan support and especially with everything else that does go off. I think the fan support will be massive in terms of what we do and how we go about it. So I can't really complain too much on how we go about things. So, oops, wrong one. But yeah, I mean, I do appreciate you guys getting involved as per usual, watching the channel, liking things and listening to what I got to say. So, love for the love. Keep on subscribing, keep on liking the content, get involved wherever you want to. Appreciate your guys' support whenever you do see me, and love for the love. But yeah, I mean, thank you for watching. Do subscribe to all the socials on Talk Forest TV. Check out our exclusive perks on the YouTube and everything. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys.